Have you ever wondered if the city you're living in is secretly putting you at risk? Picture this. You're walking down the street, thinking everything's fine, when suddenly you realize the place you call home ranks as one of the most dangerous in the country. What would you do? How would you react? It's more common than you think, and it's not just about where you live, but how you prepare. Today, we're diving deep into the top 10 most dangerous cities in America. Whether you're looking to protect your future investments or simply keep yourself safe, understanding these high-risk areas could be the key to making better decisions, because in life, security is wealth. First, St. Louis, Missouri. With a staggering violent crime rate that's over 3 times the national average, St. Louis is infamous for being America's most dangerous city. The challenges in this city aren't just about crime. They stem from deep-rooted issues like poverty, unemployment, and lack of opportunity. But here's the kicker. Even in dangerous places, smart financial moves can create pockets of success. The housing market is affordable, but at what cost? It's like getting a bargain on a car until you realize the brakes don't work. 2. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, once a symbol of American industrial power, now struggles with one of the highest murder rates in the country. A tough economy and decades of decline have created an environment where crime thrives. But the real lesson here isn't just about avoiding danger, it's about understanding the economic trends that lead to these conditions. Can Detroit bounce back? Absolutely. But for now, it remains a cautionary tale. If a city can go from booming to busted, what can that teach us about financial planning? 3. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis is home to a rich cultural history, but it's also home to one of the highest rates of violent crime in the country. With over 2,300 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, the city faces significant challenges. The cost of living may be lower, but that comes with the trade-off of safety. In this case, you get what you pay for. But is it worth the risk? Sure, the BBQ is great, but no meal is worth risking your life. Memphis teaches us that while financial opportunities may seem attractive on paper, quality of life and personal safety should always be factored into our decisions. 4. Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore is a city with 2 faces, one of beautiful harbor views and historic charm, and another plagued by drug-related violence and crime. With over 300 homicides per year, it's one of the deadliest cities in America. The key lesson here? You have to look deeper than a city's surface appeal. No matter how promising a city may seem, crime rates can severely impact your quality of life and your financial future. What's more expensive, living in a dangerous city or paying the price for moving out? 5. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque may surprise some, but it ranks high on the list of dangerous cities. With rising drug-related crime and property theft, it's a stark reminder that smaller, less talked-about cities can carry big risks. The cost of living may seem tempting, but is it truly a deal if you're constantly worried about safety? Remember, living in a city with low rent doesn't mean you won't pay for it in other ways. This is a classic example of why financial decisions shouldn't be made based on cost alone. Peace of mind is priceless. 6. New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans, famous for its music, food, and festivals, is also notorious for its violent crime rate. With nearly 1,200 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, the city's lively culture is counterbalanced by a darker side. But here's where the lesson hits home. Cultural appeal alone shouldn't dictate where you choose to live or invest. Safety should always be part of the equation. Is living in your dream city worth the risk, or is it smarter to dream somewhere safer? 7. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, once a manufacturing powerhouse, now faces high crime rates and economic challenges. The city's struggle with poverty and unemployment directly correlates with its place on this list. But what's the real takeaway here? It's about understanding the financial impact of living in a high-crime area. Property values fall, businesses suffer, and opportunities shrink. Security and wealth go hand in hand. 8. Little Rock, Arkansas. Little Rock might not be the first city you think of when it comes to crime, but it ranks among the top for violent offenses. With over 1,500 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, it's a clear example of how even smaller cities can carry big dangers. What's more important, though, is learning how to assess risk beyond just the size of the city. Bigger isn't always better, but smaller isn't always safer either. The key is to do your homework before committing to living or investing in a city. Look beyond the numbers and ask, does this place offer long-term security for me and my family? 9. Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City is a vibrant, growing hub in the Midwest, but it also has a violent crime rate that's more than double the national average. It's a perfect example of a city with both opportunity and risk. How do you navigate that balance? By being financially prepared and knowing when to mitigate risk. Kansas City offers potential for growth, but only if you're ready to navigate its dangers wisely. 10. Oakland, California. Rounding out our list is Oakland, California. Known for its proximity to San Francisco and Silicon Valley, Oakland has long struggled with high crime rates, particularly violent crime. But here's the thing, while crime can make a city seem less desirable, it can also create opportunities for smart investors who know how to navigate risk. But is it worth the gamble? What's more important, opportunity or safety? And how do you strike the balance between both? So, what does this all mean for you? The cities on this list aren't just names, they're lessons in risk, opportunity, and the importance of making informed decisions. Whether you're deciding where to live, work, or invest, always consider the full picture. Safety, security, and long-term growth potential. Financial success isn't just about how much you earn. It's about protecting what you've built. If you found this video insightful, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.